Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. Thanks for joining us. We have a great webinar today. We're going to talk about the listing levels features. Just a couple logistics before we get started here. The first thing is we are recording the webinar, and so we will post a copy to the eDirectory blog, typically within 24 hours. So it should be up by tomorrow morning or so. If you want to review some of the material later. The second item is if anybody has any questions or comments during the webinar, feel free to post them into the chat as we go, and we'll stop periodically to answer those questions. Additionally, at the end of the webinar, we will stop and we'll be able to answer anything about this topic or anything else. So let me get started here and welcome Emerson. I have a screen share. So let me share my screen here. Great. Okay, fantastic. So, okay, hope everybody can see that okay. So today, we're going to talk about the listing plans and features to increase revenue on your directory site. I'm James. I'm the CEO founder of the company, and with us today is Emerson. Gabriel's off for this webinar, but Emerson's joining us. So welcome, Emerson. And first, just a little quick background on the eDirectory system for anybody that's new here. eDirectory is a content management system for listing style websites and mobile apps. It's used for all sorts of different industries and purposes. People use it for local search sites, travel guides, vendor directories, B2B directories, all sorts of things that you can possibly imagine. At the base of it is the listing. So basically you can import thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of listings in categories, configure the fields in the listings, etc. It's highly customizable, so you can configure the layout on the website, the layout on the app. It's a widget-based editor. So that you don't need to code if you don't want to. We also have a source code option available if you do want to get into the code and make some edits there. Also, we have integrated mobile apps, so native mobile apps for iPhone and Android that you can submit to the store under your own brand, your own store account, and it shares the same content, same database, etc. And the big thing with directory style sites, somebody comes in, a sponsor may want to own a listing. They set up a new listing, they can set it up, pay you the sponsorship fee in the checkout, and you can control the listing and make sure it goes live, etc. So one of the big things here that you can do is set up different listing levels. So there's typically multiple levels. And multiple plans. eDirectory out of the box has 4 different level options. You can set up sort of a free level, a basic level, a more advanced level, and then sort of a top level listing. And then you can configure all the different options within each of the different fields. The standard sort of listing out of the box has 24 different features that you can include in each of the different levels. These are things like URL, email, image gallery, video, menu upload, whatever you can think of there. In addition, you can configure custom fields as additional features, and these widgets for these different listing level layouts can be configured on for different listing levels as well. So it's pretty flexible to get a really nice guide set up with different listing levels, to be able to charge your sponsors different amounts of money depending on the market segmentation that you're doing. One other thing that you can do is bundle packages sort of together. This is for some eDirectory supports multiple sites with add-on sites. You can have multiple sites, and say you have say you're doing like a tourist sort of thing, a tourist directory, and you may have like a hotel guide and then a restaurant guide. And you may want to bundle 2 listings in those 2 guides together. something like that. But a lot of people have different, lots of different ways that you can do this. Also, you can bundle in custom options that are outside of different individual sites, et cetera, offer additional services, et cetera, with some of the package settings. And we'll show you how this works here in just a second. Emerson's going to do a screen share. And then, yeah, the other thing that you can do is promote your different offerings on the website. You can add, different content blocks, adjust your homepage, tailor your pricing page. The pricing page is fully customizable, where you can use sort of our standard widget or create even a custom page if you wanted, that goes into the checkout. Lots of different options there on that to sort of sell what's available at each of the different listing levels. So at this point, I'm going to turn over to Emerson for a screen share, and then yeah, we'll be happy to pick up any questions on this or anything else. So great.
Okay, thanks, James. It's also important to highlight that creating these different listing levels will drive more attention for people. Of course, along with custom fields, creating rich listing detail pages. It drives more attention and have a more complete page with more in-depth quality content that attracts more potential advertisers to the premium plans. Probably that's the idea here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me share my screen and show
Emerson, I was actually wondering if it might be a good idea just to show them the very front of the site, like the results page for, so that they can get an idea of what some of these what the listing levels look like on the front. I don't know what you had planned here, but I was just thinking that was something that we could include.
What's the idea, James?
No, so you can see the right here, you can see sort of these listings here. And so the more advanced levels might have more photos or more, if you click on one that's sort of an advanced, I don't know if you know one offhand, that's an advanced level listing where they can see that the basic level listings may have more basic data than the advanced level listings. Just to show, so that each listing has a summary view, which you can see here on the search results page, as well as a detail view. Like click on that and then you can see the detail view for that listing. And so now what we're going to show you how to do, I guess, is configure this. So here's some of the data for the listing detail page, and then you can configure all this information that's available there, both by listing level, and then the individual listing owner can configure the actual content in there. So this looks like a pretty basic listing here. It doesn't have a lot of data on it.
Yeah, here we have a more complete listing that we can use as an example.
Okay, then this is a great one here. And so you saw that view previously had the cards. That was a card view on the listing sort of summary view. And here's some more information here. And some of these have, this listing here has multiple tabs, a calendar, a link into open table, a map view, et cetera, lots of different things. So
additional image, call to action button. We have more custom fields specifically for credit card, for example. We have the marketplace widget here with at least 6 items. The widget for pricing range, with a Goji widget. Additional images, linked listings. There's a lot of other widgets attached to this. And of course, a few plugins as well, just like the advanced review plugin and the reviews here. Okay, so the idea here is, let me go back here and let's go to the site manager dashboard.
Well, maybe one other thing is maybe you want to show them the checkout page just so they can see the sort of plans out of the box before you show them how to configure them. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah,
sure.
So here are the different plans and the different levels you can see. So, and you can disable if you only want to do one listing level. We have a lot of directory customers actually that just have one level and the price is the price and that's that. And they include everything in it. It goes up to 4 levels. We typically recommend people do 3 levels when they're getting started. Just sort of a free level, their main level where most of the revenue will come in, and then some much more expensive sort of advanced level.
The same for the monthly or yearly plan.
Yep. So you can charge monthly or yearly there. Okay, so I think that shows everybody more or less. You can see what the listings are on the front, and then you can see the sort of checkout area here. And now we'll show you, Emerson's going to show you how to configure the different items.
Okay, so for our site manager area, just log in, and then we can go to settings menu and then manage levels and pricing. So as James mentioned, you can enable or disable some of the levels if you want just one, or have up to 4 levels. It's pretty simple to configure. Give them the names you want, define the price per month or per year, and the numbers of category included, and also the price for the extra category. And the most important is here to set the level, the features by level. So, and what is a good idea, a good approach to determine which features are good for each level? Of course, let's think about the most complete one that will have all the features available. And then we can remove some features, subtract some features from the cheapest plans. For example, the one for email that allows the visitors to send a direct message for the listing owner. So this one is not a good idea to have on a free plan, for example. So it will be a lot easier to get leads from your site without paying nothing, you know. So if you have a free plan or a very basic plan, it would be a good idea to consider not having this email on the basic plan, right, James?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to comment on that. So there's 2 things here. First, you want your site to be a very good guide for people trying to make purchase decisions. So somebody's coming in and they're trying to decide which business do I use or what can I find in this category. And so it's really good to give them as much information as you possibly can that helps them sort of make that purchase decision. But on the other side, you want to make sure that you're offering the sponsor, the listing owner, some reason to pay for a paid plan or to pay for a more expensive paid plan. And so typically what I recommend is that things like description and images and stuff, like leave as much as that in there as you possibly can, but things that allow people to contact the listing owner and generate leads, those should be reserved for paying customers. So if the sponsor isn't paying, probably don't give them away necessarily to contact them, but I think it's still a good idea to let people give reviews and some of that other information that helps people make the purchase decision.
Yeah, I guess the similar idea is for a cover image or logo image that adds more, is more visually appealing for the listing detail page. So we can reserve this to the paid plans and distribute among the highest plans or the. So it's pretty simple to configure. Just select the check boxes to see how many features are going to include to each plan, how many classifieds they can associated with that listing detail page if they're publishing classifieds. The same for the deals feature, which is built-in. Any listing owner can publish deals, and you can limit how many deals they can offer. Deals are a great feature for listing owners, so they can drive more sales to their business. So you can limit this by level as well. So a free plan, no deals. They can publish any deals and promote this deal with a specific page, etc. And the same for the other fields. We have 25 or 20, 25 standard fields, features for the listing detail page. and you can create additional fields, custom fields using the listing template editor. When you create this custom field, you have to configure this right beneath on the template widgets. The idea is the same. We're going to create fields for a restaurant listing template, a template that's specific for exclusive for the restaurant category. So you can have a call to action button, for example, to make a reservation. You can save this button just for the highest plan you have. So it's pretty simple to configure and distribute the custom fields among the levels you have on your website. Let me just save it here. It's very simple, straightforward. And the same idea applies to the events and classifieds module as well. So it's very simple. You define the price and the features you have on these modules. Even for map, if you want to display banner ads, we have the native banner ads and also Google AdSense banners that you can include on the detail pages. And for the the premium plans, you can simply disable the banners to be shown, saving the space for the advertiser. So they have a premium space on a premium subscription on your website. So this is the basic for managing levels and pricing and distributing the features among the levels and creating more, making it more attractive to sign up for a higher plan. And we mentioned about tailoring. We have the promotions, right? So we can bundle other things. Then we have here on the left, the promote menu, and then promotions and packages. Here we have two main tabs, one for create promotional codes, so your potential advertisers can sign up for free. You can create different configurations here. You can give a percentage off or a fixed value for the discount. This promo code can be used once or forever, so you can distribute one discount code for sign up, or you can tailor for each advertiser. For example, you can select a date to be expired and the module that this code will be applied. So it's another way to drive signups for your website using promo codes. But bundling is a different thing here that you can create by packages. Let me just show you how to add a new package and how it works. So it can work for the same websites. So when someone orders, for example, a diamond listing, you can offer them for free white skyscraper banner, for example. So it's very simple. You can create an image for that. So on the sign up page, when they choose to sign up for this listing, they will see the offer there. So the bundle will be ready. You just put your name. If this is active or suspended, you can create a better description here, adding images, videos. It will be all on the page through the HTML editor here. It's very simple to create one.
You might want to show them the custom option there as well. I don't know if that was, that's in the packages. Okay.
Yeah, let me just edit one because it's ready here. So you can have your image in your content ready. And the custom option mentioned was this one or the promo codes?
No, right here, I think so one thing you can do is when somebody buys a diamond listing, you can go for the offer and scroll down. There's at the very bottom there under listing diamond up top, up in that scroll bar, offer the next one, okay. The one to the right there. Yeah. On the way down, there's a custom option. And so you can actually do just a package or promotion for something that has nothing related to do with eDirectory and just put it through, and it comes in as part of the checkout. Buy a diamond listing and get a free consultation on X, Y, and Z, and then you can put this as part of the package there on the checkout as the offer.
Yeah, a photo
So
session, an SEO
whatever.
consultant service, whatever. Okay.
Whatever, yeah, great.
Okay, that's great. And talking about highlighting the spots, the best sponsors, we have the page editor that we can edit the homepage. And later I'm going to show you how to edit the pricing page, just the main widgets we have. So for the homepage, let me go back to the websites and get my homepage. So why would people pay more for your website? To have increased exposure, right? That's the idea. So having these feature listings, feature classifieds, feature events on our website will make the difference, because people will see that there is a spot to be they can be featured in. It could be the banner, the sliders here. So you can create a custom bundle, a custom package offering a spot on the sliders on your homepage, for example. So this is how we can make this idea work. And also the featured listings here. So for the home page, we have the widget for cards. There are many options. I'm going to show you how easy it is to set one. We have here listening cards. There are a lot of options to choose from. Let me pick this one for 2, for example. Can select the title, the modules you want to display. We're talking about listings. That's more listing home, or you can even drive this to a custom page. For example, if you have your highlights or a page created specific for listings in Miami or hotels in Miami, for example, you can create and link this widget, this link to this custom page. And you can pick items individually. So you have 2, 3 great sponsors that you want to highlight for yourself, or that's part of this package. You can pick items, pick these listings individually, or you can create custom rules. So let's put all the listings in the gold and diamond level. The highest rated, because it's related to reviews. So more reviews, they will be they will have a highlight here. Then the most viewed, filter for specific categories. No, let's not do this, but we can select to filter by categories and also by location as well. Let's simply save changes and save changes again. Okay, so when you go to our homepage, we can see the newly added widgets, which is these 2. So we just created a new highlight spot for your listings. So you can create anything you want according to your project. It's very simple. And talking about the list with us page, the advertise page, it's simple like that as well. On the top here, you see edit this page. Once you are logged in as an admin, it will take to the page builder. And for the pricing and plans, we have different widgets. We have the standard one that shows all the modules on our website that are active. So listings, classifieds, banner ads, etc. So your potential advertisers can see everything they can sign up from your website. And we have also one specific for the listings. And this one, you can customize the contents, adding a tailored offer. Okay, here it is. So for the bronze, silver, golden, diamond levels, you can type in different offers. So if on the diamond level, you are going to offer SEO consultancy services, photo and video services, one photo, one video, social media management, whatever you want to add on this package, you can type in here and it will reflect on the front end. So let me just put an option here. Let's say one photo, two photos, three photos, and 4 photos. Save changes, save changes. Let's view. So as we can see, this is also a way to reduce and change the size, the height of the widget. So if you want to make some design adjustments, this is another option you can do that. So you can tailor.
Yeah, and one thing I just wanted to mention is a lot of people just do fully custom advertise with us pages. They just don't even use this stuff at all and just create a whole new custom page that links into the checkout button. And so that works pretty well as well.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's pretty much it we had to show today, James. It seems that we have some questions.
Yeah, let me just run through the questions here. Okay, first question from Warren. When will this be available for the classifieds? And also he had a second follow-up on that, listing templates for the classifieds. Yeah, we're working actually on making the classifieds events, the other modules, similar to the listings, where they all have widgets and you configure them the same way. And really what it'll be is sort of a listing type, where you say, okay, we're going to have a classified type, etc. So we're hoping to have that out this year sometime. We're doing what we can to keep the releases coming. Next question from Barb. When you create a promotion code, if you say it is for listings, do they still get an event banner, etc. in their plan? I think Emerson actually showed this after the question was asked, but basically it's in the promo builder there where you can say, hey, if you get a listing, then you can get an event as well. In the packages there, in the package item there, yeah. So right there, yeah, that's the section that he showed where you create a new package and then you can add whatever else you want in there for it. Yeah. So hopefully that explained it. If you need any more follow-up on that, you can let us know, and our support team can give you a personal walkthrough if needed. Next question from Ron. Please show what a banner ad looks like on the website. Are you able to show a couple of those banners? So we have a number of different banner sizes, and you can kind of configure where they go on the website. I think on the homepage of the site, there's at least sort of a leaderboard or something on there. We tried to stick to sort of the industry standard, different banner sizes, and then it's up to you for where you want to put them. But there's a banner right there. You can see right in the middle of that sort of fake banner that we created there. Okay, how to add other sites to the package settings. Yeah, so you basically need to get an add-on site license, and then you create a whole new directory site, and then it has the same site manager, but you're able to toggle between, your site A.com and site B or whatever they're called. And then you can do packages where you sell listings across the two sites using that. So that's probably to get the add-on. I think you probably just need to reach out to an account manager for that to get an add-on site for that. And we can reach out to you regarding that as well. Emerson will note that. Can we see how it looks for the list customer to populate their list of products Yeah, can you show them where the site manager, I guess it's on a specific listing page. Like, do you remember that restaurant that had the menu option that for the products?
Yep.
We can show them where this is added there.
This is the interface for the site manager, but when editing the listing, the interface is pretty similar to the advertiser section. So
yeah, it's the same thing. So when they log in themselves to set up their own listing, they'll see similar thing here.
So in this example, we added the products and services widget that we also call it marketplace widget on this specific tab. So the listing owner will have to go here.
So you could call that products or something if it was a product catalog or storefront or something like that. And then
when it's empty,
edit one of those, and so then they put in the title and the price and etc. there. Great.
Yeah, just add a description and put you can add the image
photos,
up to 5 photos.
Yep. So I think that covers it. That's pretty good. Okay, great. Next. Yep. Next question from Ola. Hi guys, can you send me the video links to the last 2 sessions? Actually, the videos for all of these webinars are on eDirectory.com in the blog. So just go to eDirectory.com and then scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and you'll see blog, and then click on there and there's a blog post each week from the different webinars. So you'll be able to find everything there. Great. Do you have a photo library with photos available for use for the categories? We have a integration. What is it called, Emerson? The stock photos thing. Does that?
We are using Unsplash right now. Let me just check if it's available for categories on the most current version. But if it's not integrated for categories, they can use the website same way.
Yeah, there's basically it's a free online library that has stock photos called Unsplash, and we did an integration for some parts of the system. So we'll see if it's on the categories. Sometimes it's hard to remember.
No,
I guess that one doesn't have it.
Not yet.
So just unsplash.com is where it's at. If you do Unsplash, search for UNSPLS.
I'm going to put on the chat here.
ASH. Yeah, okay, we'll type it in here.
Yeah.
Great. Next question. Hi, if we are starting out, how can we offer free 3 living listing? How can we offer 3 levels until we have critical mass? You can start with 1 level, obviously, and then add more levels later for the listing levels. That's an easy way to do it. You may want to just set up your levels though, and add in. You're going to probably import listings. You want to have some data before people even try to go and sign up. So you can we recommend manually building out a number of listings as you're doing it. And so you can either start with just 1 level or start with all 3 and then build out a few listings in each of the levels, and then maybe put most listings that you import into the basic level. So that's really up to you how you go about that. And we also have a setup service if you need help. It's a paid service where we do the setup for you, the initial setup, and we build out 20 listings and set up your categories, upload your images, etc. If you have interest in that, you can contact our account management for that as well. Next question. Hi, James. I'm interested in the real estate listings. When is it going to be released? Sometime this month. Yeah, we actually, that's going to be coming out very soon. The new theme, we're doing testing on at this point. So if it's not this month, certainly the first part of next month is what we're looking at. We're really excited about that as well. So we're going to have some real estate themes available for the directory where the fields are all pre-configured and everything is SEO optimized, etc. Do banner ads show on the mobile? Yes, the mobile has a couple different banner options, I think, that are sort of mobile sizes, and you can configure those there for the mobile app. So those are available. Also, the mobile app has the notifications that you can use for some of those purposes as well. And if you need help with that, just you can reach out and to our support or account manager, and we'll be able to show you how that works on mobile. A follow-up question, I guess, from Trevor, then maybe keep them free diamond listings as launch customers. Yes, so just in terms of like launch strategy for new sites, often what people do is, hey, first 100 listings or something, give everybody a diamond listing if they sign up for it, whatever you can do to get people in initially, and then you can always change things later. And people often worry like, oh, I set the price, can I change the price? You can change it later. And often you'll work and you'll figure out what works, and then reconfigure things, and you can just grandfather the people that are in there and deal with it that way if you'd like as well. Great. That was about the $0 cost. Yeah, the free listing. Okay, got it. How many listing templates can we have at one time? I don't even know if there's a limit as far as how many you can have. It's certainly tens of them at a minimum. I don't know if there's a limit, actually. I think you can just keep adding them there. Do you know if there's a limit, how many listing templates there are, Emerson?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if there is. We've never once heard somebody say they want more listing templates. We have heard people say they want more listing levels instead of 4, but then often we talk to them and they realize it's probably getting too complicated, and it sort of adds friction to the whole sales process and all of that. So not sure. That's a good idea, but yeah, I think you can have pretty much unlimited listing levels, I think. So great. Let me see what, if we have any more questions, go ahead and you can go ahead and ask those. And then let me share my screen again, just real quick. So we have a couple coming up, next events coming up. We have a webinar on the 28th about creating sponsorship opportunities, which should be interesting. And on July 12th, leveraging the mobile app, using the mobile app. So we're excited about that. We've done a bunch of work on the mobile app. So those are coming up, and you can sign up for those on eDirectory.com/webinars. So great. Let's see if we have any more last questions for today. It looks like we don't have any more questions. So I want to thank everybody for coming again. Question, updated version. No, we haven't released an updated version. I guess it's been a couple months, but we are working, and we're trying to get faster releases out. So we have more stuff coming, and I'll have more announcements on that, I guess, in the coming days, as far as that goes. So more to come. Okay, well, great, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. If anybody needs any help with anything, our support team is available. eDirectory.com is live chat, as well as you can send an email to support@eDirectory. So thanks again, and everybody have a great day. Good luck. Cheers.